Hello everyone, this is Sathish. In this video, I'm going to explain how to integrate a data table into your Angular 8 application. First of all, you need to create a new project, then install the following npm packages into your Angular 8 application using the command line interface. First, you need to install the datatable.net files. Next one is datatable.net-dd files. And the third one is jQuery files. These three files are very important to implement data table into your Angular 8 application. I have given the link into the description box. I have already created an article in Angular 7 how to integrate the data table step by step. You just follow the same article. We have almost same procedure to integrate these files into our Angular 8 application. I just show. See here, this is the article. I have written this article into my Medium page. You just find out this article using the links in the description box, and you just install those following npm packages. And the next one is you need to import the CSS and the JS files into your angular.json file. I just show it out. And this is my angular.json file. See here, under the styles section, I have import my data table styles. Under my script section, I have import the jQuery and data table JavaScript files. Once you have installed and import these into your Angular 8 application, so all the input process are done successfully. Next one is we need to use some mock JSON data API services. Here I'm going to use that request response mock JSON data API. This is a web server, mock API server. Request rest.in. REQ RES.in. This is the URL. I'm just using the list of users API. So I'm just use this API. This is the API endpoint. I'm going to use this API into my application. First of all, you need to create a model for defining the data structure. This is my model. So I have created an interface. So this is my data model. First one is page. You just follow the JSON response. First one is page. Second one is per page. Third one is total. Fourth one is total pages. Fifth one is data. This is my table data. I'm also following the same structure into my data model. So see here, I'm just use the same model into my data model. Next, I need to create a service. For connecting my backend API. So this is my service. Before that, I need to import HTTP client module into my model. Then only I'm using the HTTP services into the into my component section. Else into my Angular 8 application. Otherwise, I cannot do that one. So I just import the HTTP client model into my import section of my model. Corresponding one. So next one is data service. You just create a service. And I have declared the API URL. This is my API endpoint URL. So I just declare this one. And you need to import the HTTP client using the dependency injection into the constructor section. Next one, you have created a new method for getting the data from the backend server. So I just name the method is get data. And its absolute method. This one is the data model format. I have created already. This is response data model. The short form is RES data model. So I have used that absolute model here. So now my service is created successfully. So my service return the HTTP response here. I'm using HTTP get method because of this one is the get API service. So I'm using the HTTP get method for getting the data from the API. So here I'm using the http.get, and what is the observable data model here. Next one is the API. I just simply pass the API inside of the constructor. Okay. So it retrieve the data and return from the service. Okay. Next one is you have create a component. So this is my component, JSON data component. I have created this one, and into our component.html file, just create a table. Okay, using this code only. You don't write any code inside of the table section. Okay, it's have table opening tab and closing tab, and also the template reference variable. You guys are know about that template reference variable. So already I have told so many times in my old videos, so everything everybody is know about that one. Otherwise you just watch my previous videos. Okay, you will get better view about the template reference variable. Okay, next I want create some code into my component section. So I want to move my component.ts file. Okay, the first one is declare a variable for my JavaScript element. Dollar is my JavaScript initialization element. So I need to create a variable into the global section. Okay. Next, I have created some variables for initializing my data table. First one is data table. This one is for my table, and second one is for data table options. DT options means data table option. I have configured some settings of my data table. So I need this variable. Okay. Next one is table data. Okay. What are the data are going to input to the table? So I have stored the data into this one. Okay. The next one is view child element. Okay. I have accessed the data table template reference variable into my component class. Okay. I have accessed this. Sorry, just wait that. I have accessed this HTML table into my component class using this template reference variable. So I have using the view child method. This is the template reference variable name what I give my HTML page. Okay, and this one is static is true or false. Okay, you guys are know about that. What is static is true or false? Okay, if static is true, the element is rendered onto the content init page. Sorry. Page on init. Okay, otherwise this will be only initialized after view init. Okay, this is the name of the variable. Okay, next I want to use the service data source service using the dependency injection. Okay, next one is I want to create a method for getting data from source. Okay, I just the same name, get data from source here. So I'm using the data service. Okay, using the get data. This one is nothing but I have already created the method into my service. This one, get data. Okay, I want to subscribe the data. Then only I'm able to accessing the data inside of my component. Okay, I'm not subscribing that one. I'm not getting the data inside of my component. So okay. Every observable have three sections. First one is next section. See that? The second one is error section, and the third one is complete section. Okay. So these three sections are very important in this place. I have write some data into my next section and some data into my complete section. Okay. I just going to explain what I'm doing inside of the next section. Okay. First I have getting the data from the web service, and I have assigned the data into the table data variable. Okay, initially the table data variable is empty. Now the table data variable having the some data array. Okay, next one is DT option. DT option means data table option. I have configured some data table option. Okay. First data. Okay, data means what is the data I have given input to the table. Okay, this is the table data. So I have stored the table data inside of this variable. So I just simply give the variable name here. Next one is I need to define some column names. Okay, and what is the data for display in that column. So I just define the column variable. So inside of the column, I have using some objects for defining the data. Okay. First one is title. The second one is data. Okay. Every object have these two elements. Title means what is the column name we want to display of the table. That means title. And data means what is the data we are going to display inside of the column. That means data. Okay, just wait. I'll run this one and show what happened. It will take some time to run the project. You guys know about that. I think every application takes some 1 or 43 seconds or 1 minute to running up the server. Please be patient and please wait until the server is started. Yes, meanwhile, I'm telling the one thing. I have given the source code URL inside of the description box. You just find the URL and get the source code of this data table integration project. Okay, you will find all the source code inside of the Git repository. Okay, I just give the link into the description box. You will find it. That one. Okay guys, my server is running up, so I'm going to check my application. See, this is my data table. The first one is a simple data table. The second one is data comes from the JSON. Okay. This is the column header: ID, email, first name, last name, and author. So these are the column header. So I have defined those things into the title section. Okay. In the data section, I have defined so ID, email, first name, last name, and author. These are the data keys. Okay, I have defined those things into my data section. Okay, and make sure this one will be case sensitive. Okay, so you must be use these keywords as a case sensitive one. Okay, so I just using the title and data key value pair here. So next one is I just use the complete section. Okay, instead of the complete section, I have convert the native element, view child element into the jQuery accessing variable using the dollar symbol. Okay. Next, I have initialized the data table using dot data table option. Okay, I'm using the dot data table option. It is initialize the data table, and I have passed some settings to the data table. So I'm just using this DT option object instead of the data table constructor. Okay, this one will be initialized the data table into your Angular 8 application. Okay, this is a simple method to implement the data table into your Angular 8 application. Okay, I have given the complete source code into my GitHub repository. I have given the repository link into the description box. Please find it there on. And I have created a new article about this Angular 8 data table into my website. Okay, you guys already know about my website, so you just find the tutorial on my website. Otherwise, I have given the same tutorial link inside of the same description box. Okay, I have shared those two links. First one for source code and second one for step-by-step tutorial instructions. Okay. Thank you guys, thank you for watching this video, and keep watching and subscribe my channel. I have posted new Angular videos soon. Okay, thank you so much.